As you're looking forward, and as you've been preparing for this, do you see a need for us in terms of public health infrastructure and what we currently have, and whether we need to invest more for the future? And I'll just open up to each one of you.
You know, I think that the last several years there have been investments in preparedness and vaccine development and so forth, but our public health infrastructure is really weak right now, and there are gaps at many local and state levels that are hard hit by the economic realities. So I know that for surveillance and prevention and communication, there's a lot of strengthening that would put us in better shape for dealing with this kind of problem, and then the kind of problems that are every day, that aren't just every 20 or 40 years.
Where do you see the biggest gaps? Well, I mean, if you had to ask us as members of Congress to do something soon, what would be the key thing that you would say we need to do to improve our public health infrastructure?
This to me. I mean, I think that the workforce is a big challenge right now in terms of enough workforce and a pipeline of folks, and it's very economically driven right now.
Workforce on a more local level, state level?
Yes, I think local is at is the most vulnerable right now, and after that, the state.
Mr. McGaugh, did you want to add to that at all?
I mean, I think we would all agree that public health infrastructure is a dual use. And can be used in emergencies, and it's also used on a daily basis. So the investment in it pays dividends constantly, whether we're concerned about public health crises or normal public health activities.
And I have just one other further question, having just sent two children off to college, and you know, you saw in the news the quarantined dormitory areas. Have we learned anything from what's happened in the last few weeks as we've sent our children off to school?
You know, we have the American College Health Association is tracking illness in colleges and interventions, and the news so far is pretty good that the colleges are following this guidance that was issued and trying to keep ill kids separate from others, and they're not, you know, overreacting; they're appropriately reacting, and I think that it's been heartening to see them being able to apply practical information. The professors are understanding when the students aren't turning in their homework and encouraging them to, you know, stay home and get better. We aren't seeing a different pattern of illness yet. We believe that the interventions we've recommended are sensible and practical and can work, but it's still too soon to know what will be happening around the country. Reminder, though, that people from the ages of 6 months to 24 months or to 24 years, including those college students, are recommended to receive the H1N1 vaccine when it becomes available, and we know that a lot of universities are planning on ways to be able to offer it.